Here we go. Reese against Stewart in the hands of Chelsea Gray.
Strong is what we just saw with Lunar Owl having to learn to slow down a little bit, recognize how much clock.
Jackson tried to muscle for the old board. Now it's a 3-on-1 as Copper watches the seas part, lays it in. And look, in Angel's defense, I mean, when you match up with Breanna Stewart, you have to bring that intensity because she... But Reese sticks with it, bounces it to Copper, flying inside. Reese on the follow, no. Sticking with it, Angel Reese. Aaliyah Edwards has checked in. With Stewart now on the bench. She's got one foul, but... Rakia Jackson averaging 15 points a night. On the other end, it carried Rose to victory over Laces. Mentioned the Reese ejection. Players were in foul trouble. That was
touch through. Big girl using the little soft touch over the top of the small guard.
Nola Henry, head coach of Rose, has acknowledged. And despite being 0 for 4 from distance, Rose in control early. Stevens picks the pocket, leading ahead for Copper. 2 more for Rose. For years coaching with the Lakers, the Raptors, most recently Cavaliers. Dejanay Carrington pass knocked away. Stevens got in there as Carrington somehow puts it in. Out there with the co-founder Breanna Stewart, Sykes, Hull, and Stevens, the trio for Rose. Carrington with the tough.
Just playing ball. You know, it sometimes may not look organized, but just recognizing the pick, the pop, the drag.
Court 3. Copper leads Reese. Paving way, stuffed again by Stewart. She's done that twice to Reese in the half. And Chelsea Gray, beautiful pass, threading the needle, but Copper couldn't lay it in. Lloyd the other way, leading Stewart for 2. 10 points for Stevens, 8 points for Copper, 6 for Reese, looking for more. Counted and 1 for 8.
Those are two things that's hard to teach. A person who wants to learn and that's working very hard to get better. She's out there with a veteran.
Well, now I just found out what Lisa Leslie demanded if a young player wanted some tips.
Hey.
Upper Joe.
That's it. Let's go.
That's it? That's a pretty good deal. Lunging for it, Reese stopped at the rim, trying to sky high, and Laces busts the foul.
The reason why I said shot selection is because I just feel like the biggest problem that they have is when they...
Chelsea Gray working. Chelsea Gray working. Another stop by Rose. Copper weaving inside for 2.
Out there putting pressure on the defense.
Right
into the basket.
Now Copper going through the drive-through.
Offense is flowing much better. I think it's looking better when they control their shots and how they attack. But getting back, the ability to bring in that rebound. Wow, as I'm getting the ball defensively where you get a chance to get another look at a basket, or offensive rebounds, that means where you get a chance to get another.
It's a 9-0 Rose run. Follow-away jumper by Stewart is pure on one night of an unrivaled game.
Oh, a ton.
Well, I know a ton. I want a number. I want a figure.
That's from a post-up or a drive, getting those shots and putting a little bit more pressure on the defense with...
Gray doing her thing. 13 points, 4 boards, 6 assists. Copper fires right between. Thought about chasing it. Now downhill. Copper fakes the 3. Gray's on the move. Score and score.
3 starters have really gotten a good chemistry.
Quick 2 for Edwards. Entry pass. Stewart. Just can't get the touch tonight. Edwards walks into a jumper. Nothing but net.
Counter, but... Well, key check on that 3-pointer.
Edwards adds 2.
Getting defensive stops and then executing your offense, but being very intentional in what it is that you're looking for.
Scores and stops needed for missed. Carrington on the wraparound. Add 2 more for...
You have to slow her down and make her give that ball up.
Chelsea Gray. Rebound, Carrington. Chelsea Gray has a pair of game winners for Rose. Scoop and score for... Does Copper want to handle business? Copper denied at the rim. Stevens puts it back. As a Ray delivers for Rose. Back back-to-back wins for the first time this year.